Hello, you beautiful people. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lucy Stephenson, but you can call me Luce because we're all friends here. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up because it really helps out my channel. I just hit my nipple when I did that. And don't forget to, what was I going to say, the last one? Don't forget to turn that notification bell on, so you don't miss any more classics like this intro, for instance. But also because I'm uploading loads at the moment. It is normally going to be on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, but I am uploading as much as I possibly can at the moment with all these new releases that are coming out. So today we are on to our last video testing the I Heart Revolution and Shrek collection. As you can tell by the thumbnail, we're going to be testing the 4 mini palettes in the collection today. So we have the Fairy Godmother one, we have Donkey's palette, Puss in Boots, and then we have Lord Farquaad. So these retail for £6 each, and all of them have 4 mattes and 4 shimmers. So at the top of each of the palettes, we have 4 mattes, and then the bottom we have 4 shimmers. And this is just what the colour story looks like that we're working with. So we're going to do 4 different looks in today's video. I love that obviously some of them have a little bit more colour, some of them have more warmth to them. I love that Donkey's has more cool tones to them. I know a lot of people were saying that they really wanted Donkey's, and to go alongside that I'm going to be testing Donkey's lipstick today, which is the nude one in the collection that you've all been waiting for. So we are going to finally get into it. For anybody who is wondering about how my mum is doing, she is home from hospital now and she's been put on numerous medication to help out with what they found. So yeah, thank you so much for everybody who was praying for her. Thank you so much for everybody who said such nice lovely words and that we're thinking of her as well. Honestly, I really appreciate it, and thank you for being understanding why I didn't upload and film this video yesterday. I was just dead, like absolutely dead. Today I feel a little bit better. I've got all my recycling sorted, took all that to the recycling place. So yeah, let's just get straight into these palettes because we have 4 tutorials to get through. Let's go. These will all want to buy now. I don't know if I have to keep saying this, but just in case somebody's new, I want to make sure that you get your discount. So if you don't know, I do have a discount code for Revolution's UK, US and Australian website. It's on the screen right now. It's always in my description when I mention a Rev product as well. I don't make any money from it. I don't benefit from it in any way, shape or form. It just helps us to save some money, and the more that you use it, the more they will keep renewing it for us. So yeah, make sure you use it, save yourself some money, and obviously that means we can continue to get it renewed as well. Let's start with Donkey and Puss in Boots because I know everyone is gagging to see Donkeys. So obviously this is what Donkey's palette looks like. So I'm going to take the shade on the edge, which is this matte brown in the palette. I wish that was a black. I feel like it would have went a bit better with the colour story to keep it like fully cool toned. But I'm going to put this, ooh, okay, pigment. I'm just packing this in the outer corner. Okay, wow, that is really pigmented. And I'm going to kind of like flick it out like so. And then I'm going to take this blue brush from Relove and I'm going to go in with the shade Noble Steed, which is like the darker grey in the palette. And I'm going to pack that kind of over the edge of that brown. And then I'm also going to bring that into the inner corner so that kind of colour is the crease colour mainly, just to kind of really keep with the coolness. I just wanted that brown just to give a bit of depth in the outer corner. And now that I've got my shape down, I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. I'm going to use this one, which is like I think it's this one that I've got off eBay or in a random set. And I'm going to go in with the shade Boulder, which is like that lighter grey. And I'm going to use that one to blend out that darker grey and just kind of go lightly around the edges just to buff it out. And then I'm just going to take a pixie brush, which just looks like this, and I'm going to go in with the shade Waffles, which is this one here. I'm just going to basically use that just to blend out the edges even more, just like kind of very lightly, with being such a big fluffy brush as well. I do think like the colours that are in here do make sense. I just wish that that dark brown was a black. I feel like it would just went, what is it with me black with black eyeshadow recently? I don't know why, I'm vibing with it. I'm not vibing with these eyebrows. Oh my god, these eyebrows are so bad. So bad. What is going on with them? As if I have to wait till Friday next week to get these sorted. That is disgusting. Well, it's not, it's just natural, but it's doing my head in when it comes to makeup looks. Okay, so this is what we're working with so far. Let's go in with some Shim Shim. So I really want to go in with this silver one because I'll probably go in most likely with the gold one in the other eye. So I feel like it would be a nice little contrast between the two. So this one is called About Right. Oh, Wow, okay, let's swatch all of these on my finger because these are stunning. This is what the palette looks like. That silver, get on my eyeballs right now. Let's go. Are you shitting me? Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Okay, Revolution, we're not playing with that one. I'm going to take a little bit of this third shimmer here, which is called Lady Dragon, and I'm going to put just a little bit of that just to blend it into that brown. Don't really think it's going to make much of a difference, but just to use another colour. I honestly cannot get over that. Wow, okay, wow. And just to use another colour, I'm going to take the shade Me, which is this one here. Actually, I'll mix it a little bit with Sidekick, which is the other shimmer that we haven't used yet. Just mix them both together, and we'll have this as probably not the right colour to go with this, but hey ho, just so we're using it all. Have this as our inner corner and crazy brow highlight. Well, that's Donkey's eye done. Okay, wow. So this is what Puss in Boots palette looks like. So on this one, we're going to start with the shade Boots, which is the darkest in the palette. And I'm going to be using a brush from the Revolution and Simpsons collection. And I'm going to start by applying that in the outer corner of my eye. So don't worry about this bit, by the way, I will clean that up afterwards, that's why I'm always messy. So I'm going to go in with this one next, which is the shade Dare. And I'm just going to take in a brush that looks like this, which is just from, I don't know what it's from, it's got no branding on it. And let's take that Dare shade, which has, looks like it's got like a little bit of shimmer in it, but I think it's one of them ones where when you just blend it out, the shimmer just goes. And I'm going to tap that, same as how we did the other eye, I'm going to tap that over the top of the last shade, and then also bring that right through the crease. There is a little bit of kickback in the pan, but nothing that I'm bothered about. Oh, you can definitely see the shimmer a bit more in this shade. I probably wouldn't say it's fully a matte then, but I like it. I think it looks pretty regardless. I'm not really that bothered about it having a bit of shim in it. And then now we've got like this shape down, I'm going to go in with a Kit Stars S30 brush, which looks like this. And I'm going to go in, I think I'm just going to go straight in with this like lighter peachy one and just skip that one. So I'm going to go in with that one, which is called Fear Me. And I'm going to start to use this just to blend out the edge of that orange shade and just go across the full eye with this. So this is what the shimmers of the palette look like swatch. Clearly I'm going to use this gold, but I'm actually going to use all of the shimmers. I know, crazy. So let's start with the gold one first. So the gold one is called Furball. And I'm going to start with that right in the inner part of the eye. It's not like the same as the silver one. It's more of like a little shimmer, if that makes any sense, where the silver was like, bam, bitch, I arrived. So that's that one, and then we're going to go into the shade Catnip, and then after that we're going to go into Cuddle. So taking Catnip, which is more of like a peachy oranger shade, like so, and then taking the Cuddle shade, which is more of like a reddy shimmer, which will blend perfectly into that colour in the outer corner. And then can you see how it's got like the gradient of all three shimmers? Absolutely love that. And then just taking a brush just like this one, I'm going to go in with Outlaw, which was that other shimmer in the palette, and I'm going to use that as the inner corner highlight, which to be fair, this would have been nice as the inner corner highlight for this one, and this colour would have been nice for the inner corner highlight of that one, but I'm just trying to stick to the one palette per eye. So this is what we're working with. So I'm going to clean up underneath, I'll put my base on. I'm not going to do anything in the lower lash line because I'm going to use the same base makeup ready for me to do the other two looks. I'm just going to like wipe it off and then just do my lid again. So yeah, I'm going to clean up, put my base on, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so base makeup is on, both eyes are now complete. I'm not going to put any mascara on again because I'm literally going to wipe this off and do my other two looks. Let's go in with Donkey's lipstick. On the side of this it says, I'm a donkey on the edge, and then this is what it looks like. And then the actual lipstick itself is like a nudie one. And then let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that is a beautiful colour. So that is what it looks like applied, obviously with no lip liner, really easy to apply. It's not one that I necessarily would be like, oh, I have to wear lip liner to wear this lipstick, but I would wear lip liner with this lipstick to make it have like a darker outline, and then the lighter pink in the middle. So this is what Donkeys and Puss in Boots palettes look like from these two. What are your favourites so far? Please let me know in the comments down below. Just in case you don't know yet, by the way, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a full reveal of the Revolution and the Grinch collection, and the day after that I will be doing a video where I test everything in the collection. So make sure that you hit subscribe, make sure that notification bell is turned on so you don't miss anything, especially because I'm uploading like all the time as well. That notification bell will keep you in line. So I'm going to wipe this off, I'm going to take some pictures, wipe this off, and then we'll come back and we'll test Lord Farquaad and we'll test the Fairy Godmother palette. Okay, so I've put on the Super Base Primer again. I'm a little bit stained, but I'm not really that bothered. So I'm going to start off with this palette first. So this is Lord Farquaad's palette. So this one we have Kiss Me, Perfection, Do Look, Perfect Place, Mirror, Crown, Kingdom, and then Gingy in this one. Oh my god, this is the shimmers in this one. Wow. This whole collection, the shimmers, have just blew me away. Wow, okay. So taking this kind of angled fluffy brush from the I Heart Revolution Christmas collection last year, which was Elf, and I'm going to go in with Perfect Place, which is a black bit. It's got a tiny little bit of shim in it, but again, I think it's just one of them ones where when you apply it, it doesn't have any shimmer on it. So I'm going to pack that right in. Oh, okay. In this outer corner. Ooh, that's a really nice black. So I've just kind of popped it on there for now because I don't want it to be like too black. I want it to just be like in the outer corner. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Perfection, which is this one here. And I'm using a Bluebell C6 brush. Basically just going to apply that right along the edge of this black. Ooh, that's a nice colour, that. And then I'm also going to blend that kind of like through the crease and on the lid a little bit. There's definitely like a little bit of shimmer in that colour as well. You can just see it ever so slightly, which doesn't bother me too much. I would prefer for it to be like fully matte, but I'm going to be covering up a lot of it anyway with shimmer, so it makes no difference really, does it? And then taking a Morphe M433 brush. I look so orange on camera. I promise I don't look this orange in person. I think it's because my light, I've put my, there we go, it's better. I put my light down. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to go in with Do Look, which is this next shade here. Do Look is the perfect place. And I'm just using that. Again, quite a bit of kickback in the pan for this one. Never really bothers me. Don't think kickback will ever bother me unless like the full shade crumbled in front of me. It just doesn't bother me at all. And I'm just basically going in with that shade right along the edge and just using that to blend. And then taking a Morphe M441 brush, which is like a bigger, fluffier brush, we're going to go in with the shade Kiss Me, which is the lightest one in the palette. And I'm just going in with that shade. Oh my god, my brows are so crazy. Just going to have that shade and just blend in along the edge. My eyebrow back. Do you know what? I actually really like Lord Farquaad's palette. So I don't want to go for the gold because it's typical me, I always go for the gold. So instead, I'm going to go in with Gingy's colour, and then we're also going to go in with this one to like blend that into that black matte. So we're going to take a bit of Gingy's, I am sorry, beautiful. I'm going to take some of that to begin with and put this right at the front of my lid. And that is what Gingy's colour looks like. And then I'm going to go in, actually, do you know what? I'm going to go in with a bit of Kingdom, which was that red shimmer. So I feel like that would be a nice little transition between the two. So go to like a reddy colour in the middle. The red one's a little bit more hard pressed in the palette. It still picks up nicely, but you have to just kind of put your finger in a little bit harder. And then taking the Crown, which is that like kind of navy shimmer, I'm going to put that right in the outer corner. Hopefully you can see that kind of gradient. Yeah, so you can see the gold, the red, the blue navy colour, and then obviously to the black matte. Okay, I actually really like that. And again, just that we're trying to use every single colour in the palette, I'm going to go in with the shade Mirror, which is the gold in the palette, with just a little packing on brush, and let's use this. Oh wow, let's use this as our inner corner highlight. That is beautiful. And I've also just popped some underneath my crazy brows as well. This is what Lord Farquaad's palette looks like. Obsessed. And then let's go with this one, which, to be fair, out of all of them, the mattes in here are the ones that I'm a bit like, oh, I don't fully know what I'm going to do with them. So this is what the Fairy Godmother palette looks like. So I don't know if you can see, but obviously, I feel like these two mattes are just so similar. We could have done with like this, but in a matte form to add a bit of depth. I do get it's Fairy Godmother, and maybe like it was doing more like cute and like pinky and cute, whatever. But I just feel like it would have been nice to maybe have like a deeper colour in there. So that is what the 4 shimmers look like. I just feel like I don't really know fully what to do with this palette. The shimmers in it are beautiful. I really want to use that blue and that pink. But yeah, I don't know what to do with the mattes in here. So then this is what the mattes look like. So you can see that them 2 colours, one's just like more pink and one's more like peachy. I feel like there's not really that massive of a difference between them, where we could have done with like a deeper colour in the palette. And then obviously the pink and the purple, that is swatched beautiful. I'm really, really impressed with the pigment of that. That's just what the mattes look like underneath. I don't know, let's just see what we can come up with. So I'm going to go in with the shade Teardrop to begin with, which is like the matte purple. And I'm going to use an I Heart Revolution Cocoa Pebbles brush from that collection. And I'm going to start by just packing this in the crease. The pigment on this is really, really nice. I'm glad that it's not like super pastel where I can't really work with it, because otherwise I wouldn't really know what else to do with this palette. So I just kind of blended that like high in the crease because I don't really have much more to work with. So I'm going to go in with the Hero shade, which is the pink. I'm just going to use the same brush because why not? And I'm going to pack this on the outer corner. And then taking a Morphe M513 brush, which just looks, ooh, I like this end. It just looks like this. And I'm going to go in with that more pinky matte, like the lighter pinky matte, and I'm just going to run that just around the edges, just so that we've used that that colour as well, and it'll just help to blur out the purple a little bit. Okay, actually that colour was really, really nice to blend out that purple. Okay, I'm not judging it anymore. That was actually quite nice. And then for shimmers, I want to go in with actually a mixture of 3 again, just because I'm just loving it clearly, aren't I, in this video. So I want to start off with the blue one first, then go into the pink one, and then go into this darker pink one to then blend into that pink, hopefully. So let's start with the blue one to begin with. So this one is the shade Wand. Oh, beautiful. And I'm going to pop that right in. Oh my god, that is stunning. This reminds me of the silver formula in the Donkey palette. Wow, that's really pretty. And then we're going to go in with shade Tavern, which is the pink, the medium like pink colour. And then I'm going to pop that in the middle of my eye. And then we'll go in with just a little bit of Bubble, which was that darker pink. I don't know if it might be a little bit, yeah, just a little bit of that, because it might just be a little bit too dark. So that is just what it's looking like for that eye. I'm going to go in with a little bit of an inner corner colour as well. So we're going to use the shade Portion for this one, which is just going to be perfect for inner corner highlighter. It's just this one here. And then just popping that, oh yeah, see what I mean? Beautiful. Popping that in that inner corner, and then also underneath my crazy brow bone. And then I think that is probably the Fairy Godmother side done. And then Lord Farquaad side done. It's a complete opposite, which I really like, because I feel like it looks a lot more contrasty. But again, I feel like the lip goes really well with both, regardless. So these are the 2 final looks using the Lord Farquaad and Fairy Godmother palette. Now that we've tried all 4, I would love to know, which was your favourite look? Which colour story reaches out to you the most? Which ones have you picked up? Which ones are just not your cup of tea? Let's have a little chit chat in the comments. And yeah, I'd love to know what you think. And for the lipstick, would this be something that you would wear? Is this your cup of tea? Let's have a little chat in the comment. Of course, I have put on today my gingy highlighter because I am obsessed. Still gobsmacked at this works my skin tone. I just can't get over it. And you can see like how much I've been using it. I just absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, I'd love to know which one was your favourite down below. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a full reveal of the Revolution and Grinch collection. I've already pre-filmed it, so it'll be coming up tomorrow. And then the day after that, I will do a full review on everything that is in the Grinch collection. So yeah, make sure that that notification bell is turned on. Thank you so much for my patrons for being so loving and supportive. If you would like to support my YouTube channel that a little bit further, then the link to my Patreon is linked below if it's something that you'd be interested in joining. It's like a little family and little community of people that are just obsessed with makeup, obsessed with evolution, and just really, really supportive and loving girls. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow for the Revolution and Grinch reveal. If you are new here, by the way, I have now officially reviewed everything that is in the I Heart Revolution and Shrek collection. It'll all be linked down below all of my videos. I've done 2 of the review videos and I've also done a full reveal video as well, so I'll leave them linked down below in case you want to go check them out and have a little binge watch as well. But hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for my Grinch reveal. If you are watching this after Monday the 24th of October, the Grinch reveal is already up on my channel, so I really hope that you enjoy it. I love you so much and I will see you tomorrow for another video. Love you. Bye.